Hi, today I want to get into Facebook marketing and particularly building up a Facebook page, maintaining a Facebook page, and leveraging that Facebook page to drive traffic to your website, build a list, make sales, affiliate sales, product sales, you name it. When you have a community of people who like to hear what you say, you can make money in many different ways. So obviously it seems like everyone's on Facebook these days. Facebook is a huge traffic generator. It's built businesses. It's kind of turning into the big thing in internet marketing, whereas Google used to be. Now Google's kind of a side issue, and Facebook's starting to kind of surface as the leader in traffic generation and just building businesses online. So Facebook is something that if you haven't, you really need to be getting into, learning more about, figuring out what works, how you can leverage Facebook as an internet marketer to make money online. So in this video, I'm going to go over a few tips that we've found to work very well to build up your Facebook page and to leverage that. So I am assuming that you already have a Facebook page. I'm not going to get into how to create a Facebook page. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can Google it if you like, and get that set up. Get a nice image added to your Facebook page, a nice little logo so you look professional and legit. And then let's get into a few of the tips. So the first thing is be knowledgeable. Know what your niche is. Know something about the niche that you're getting into. Know what your audience wants to hear. That's very, very important, and you'll understand more as we get into these why that's so important. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that intimidate you. You don't have to be a TV level expert on your niche, but you do need to have value to offer. If you if you can just imagine having 1,000 people in your niche standing in front of you, and everyone's listening to you, could you say things that people would be interested in having a conversation with you about? And that's really what it comes down to. You don't have to be a leading expert, but you just have to be able to be a part of the conversation and not be completely rejected or, whatever, who cares. So just have something to provide. Have something to bring to the table. You would have a few people who wouldn't want to hear what you have to say. That's common. That's normal. It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to have that. You could be the leading expert and you would have that. So don't worry about a few people here and there, but if you could get a good chunk of those people to actually care about what you have to say, then you're good. You can do it. Okay, so again, you don't have to be a leading expert, but you do need to have some knowledge, have some kind of a passion in the niche to be able to keep it updated regularly and provide and give these people who like your page something to that they want to hear and that they want to hear more of, and they want to look forward to your posts. So that's your goal, and that's very important. And like I said, we'll get into why that's so important in a moment. Also, stay active. Once you get your page started, and this is the wooddesigner.net page, we've just started marketing it and building it up, and it's starting to show signs that it's going to be a good one, but we're just getting started with it. So we'll use this as an example. Once you get your page going, make sure you stay updated. Keep it updated. Don't wait a week or so to update your posts. Keep it updated. Try to update at least once a day. You can even update it a couple times a day. Try not to go any more than a few days between updates, because the longer the period is between updates, the colder your people are going to get. They're going to be less accustomed to seeing your posts. If you're doing it every day, they're accustomed to seeing your posts, and it's really like a community. It can be a tight-knit community. It really can. So make sure you keep it updated and keep your brand, keep your community, your website, keep your page in the minds of the people who like your page. It's very, very important. And one thing to keep in mind is that Facebook does not show all of your posts to all of the people who like your page. Now, part of that goes to, everyone who likes your page isn't going to be online every day. There are some people, believe it or not, who don't get on Facebook every day, who might check their Facebook, every few days. Probably a small percentage these days, but there are people out there. There are people who don't scroll down their wall and keep updated with every single thing that everyone has to say on Facebook. So that's part of the reason why not everyone who likes your page is going to see every one of your posts. But another reason, and a bigger reason really, is because Facebook decides what they want to show people's fans, and that's kind of not real cool. I don't think, and many people don't think, but you know, they have a business to run and they're about making money, so that's just how it is. So how do you get around that? By interaction. They base how many people are going to see your post off of the interaction. So if you get a lot of shares, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, the more of those things you get for each post, the more people who have liked your page they're going to show your post to. So your goal should be, you know, to interact with your audience and just to make the best possible post anyway. So it shouldn't be seen as an inconvenience, you know, to do that. It's a good thing. You want that anyway, and you'll be rewarded for it. So concentrate on creating good quality posts that your people want to hear, and that will benefit the people who like your page. That's very important. And if you're just putting, you know, junk up here on your page, you might as well not even be messing with it. You know, you might as well not even be spending time or money on this, because it's not going to do you any good anyway. You need an engaged audience, an audience that engages in your posts and really wants to hear what you have to say. That's very important. And next, images in posts really do make a pretty significant, in many cases, a significant impact on your reach and your post engagement. So back to the post engagement, using images within your posts really do get more engagement than just text. So use images whenever you can. Make sure you do it legally. Flickr, you can use Flickr images. Just make sure you provide the correct attribution so you don't get into any legal trouble, have to end up paying somebody a bunch of money. The same for any other images. If you use an image illegally without proper attribution, you can quickly and easily owe a lot of money. So make sure you provide correct attribution. You can use many of the image sites out there, stock photos, etc. There are some free ones, there are some paid, but you can get images out there for not too expensive if you look. So use images that are related to your post. They really do help with post engagement. And now when it comes to traffic to your website, obviously that's, you know, if we're just posting, you know, free text and images to our Facebook page, it's nice to see people interact, etc., but that's not making you any money. So obviously we want to make money. So what we find is the best thing to do is just to sprinkle our blog posts in and products, any products that you come up with, your blog posts, whatever it is. You know, it's going to vary depending on your niche, what you're into, what you're doing, but you can sprinkle them in over time. Now, you don't want all of your posts to be links to your blog. Then it's kind of going away from a community and feeding that community and getting more into just a promotion platform, and that's not going to go over nearly as well as providing good free content. And every time you publish a blog post, get a link to that blog post in there and use a call to action. So you just paste the link in there. I will paste the link in once it shows the display, because Facebook automatically displays a preview of the post. Once it displays that, then I'll delete the link and then leave the preview there, and then I'll just add a call to action. You know, have you ever wondered how to do this? Well, in our latest blog post we explain exactly how. Just click the link below. That's an example of a good call to action. So make sure you get a call to action in there. Don't just paste the link in without telling people to click the link. It does make a significant difference on click-throughs to actually tell people to click the link. So make sure you get that in there, 1 or 2 sentences, just you know, basically selling the blog post, trying to get people to click to the blog post or whatever it is, the article. And you can also use, you know, Facebook, as long as you're giving them good quality content most of the time. You can also promote your own products. You know, we have a new product called whatever, this is what it's about, click the link below to buy now. You can do that and it'll work in many cases, depending on your niche, what you're doing. Just make sure you're helping people. Just constantly thinking about, how am I going to engage my audience, help my audience, give them what they want. And then once you're doing that, if you can do that, you're on to it and you're doing well. And then you can, you know, sprinkle in your promotions, sprinkle in your blog posts, etc., and you'll do well. And also, you know, Facebook provides insights, and these insights here can be very valuable. So look into your insights, see who your audience is. They give you a lot of information here, and this will help you to engage your audience. Now again, this page we've just recently gotten really serious about promoting, so it's just getting started. But you can see here, you can actually see the reach and the engagement, and you can see, okay, what posts have been engaged the most, and then you can see, then you can figure out, what you should be really getting more into in the future to provide more posts like that. So find out the posts that provide the best engagement, that were engaged the most, and then you can try kind of establish trends and see the trends of what kind of posts are getting more engagement. And you can see, okay, images, okay, photo, okay, so images are doing better. And then you can look at the topic maybe. It really depends on your niche as to what it is, but just look at it, dissect it, look at each post that did really well, look at the posts that didn't do so well, and just kind of establish trends and figure out what is working and what isn't working, what's getting more engagement and what isn't getting as much engagement, and go from there. And that can really help you looking into those insights. And they provide all kinds of information, likes, they give you demographics, they tell you gender and geographic location, just all kinds of stuff. They'll tell you, Facebook tells you with these insights. So keep an eye on these insights, and just figure out your audience. They will tell you, they will help you to know your audience better, and that's key, really knowing your audience. So take a look at those insights. Don't ignore those insights. And then whenever you have a popular post that really does well, and Facebook will tell you, you'll get a pop-up up here and it'll say so-and-so post is doing better than 80% or 90% or 95% of your other recent posts, and it will tell you boost this post. And that actually is a good idea. When you have a popular post that's doing really well, that has really good above average engagement, it's not a bad idea to throw $5 or $10 or $20 or $50 at boosting it, because that can cause it to go viral. So if you have a really good post, do a boost. If you have the money to do it, do $30, $50, $100, do a boost on it. You could even just do $5. A $5 boost in many cases can really do something. So boost your popular posts. And then the last little tip here that many people I don't think really know about is you can invite people that like your posts but haven't liked your page. So if someone, let's say someone shares it, so let's see, this post has 23 shares. So of all these people who shared this post, their friends see that share, and then some of their friends will like that post. Now those friends who like that post may or may not, probably haven't liked your page. So what you can do, and the first thing you have to do is you have to change using Facebook Ads. So right now we're using Facebook Ads Wood Designer. First we have to change it to your actual Facebook page. Okay, so in this case I need to change it to my Josh Spalding page, and I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've changed it to my actual Facebook page. This is not a page, this is my actual Facebook account. Alright, and I'm the admin. I'm one of the admins of Wood Designer. So I'm on my actual account, and then I did a search for Wood Designer in the top here, and it's showing up here. And now since I'm an admin, I can scroll down here, and all of these likes, I can click right here. You can see right here, these are people who have liked the page. Now I can click on that number, the big number, and you can see right here I can invite those people who I was just talking about. So these are people who liked the post but have not liked the page, so I can invite them. Now if I didn't switch over to my actual Facebook page, I would not be able to do this. If I'm using Facebook as Wood Designer, I wouldn't be able to invite them. I have to be using my actual Facebook account to do this. Alright, so but I've switched over, and I can just scroll down, and in some cases you're not going to have a lot, especially if it's a newer page, if you're not doing any advertising, and also just depending on your niche. In some cases you'll see a lot of these that haven't liked it, and you can just invite, and just give you a nice boost every now and then, every few days or every week, whatever, of new likes to your page. So go through and do that. I like to do that just maybe once a week. I'll go through the posts that I've posted that week, and I'll just go back and click the likes, the link there to all the people who have liked that page, and just go through and invite any of them who do not like the page, and that will give you a nice little boost of your Facebook page likes. I hope those tips help. Above all, just engage your audience, you really want to help your audience, it's just like an email list. It's really, there are a lot of similarities to an email list. If you ignore your email list, you don't mail them very much, you don't give them good quality content, if they don't really care about what you have to say, then it's not going to benefit you and you're just going to be wasting your time and money. If you do engage them, you do give them good quality stuff, good quality information, you keep it updated, you become a part of their daily and weekly routine of checking, they want to see what you have to say, then it can really, really end up being profitable. So I hope that helps.